Mr. Etzinger, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, it's been a dark week for South Africans, but the question on everyone's mind is, can we expect more load shedding this week?
Good afternoon. It certainly has been a dark week, and as we know, we started the week with the stage 2 load shedding, which quickly was on the Monday to stage 4. We clawed back our plant to service, and we brought it back to stage 2 and 3 on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, then down to stage 2 on Thursday, and glad to say on Friday, Saturday, and today, no load shedding. And of course, we would want that situation to persist into the new week. At this stage, we're not seeing load shedding, but I must point out that the underlying risks based on the unreliability of our power stations are unfortunately there. So we'll need to take this one day at a time. But at the moment, the prognosis is no load shedding for tomorrow. But again, this will depend on the performance of our generation plants. And as we saw last Monday, things can and do go wrong sometimes.
Now, you speak of it being dependent on other plants, and you mentioned that earlier in the week you had to claw back in order to maintain some of these plants. Where are we standing in terms of that maintenance? I mean, have you added more resources? What's the status?
Each of the plants, and I think the Minister referred to it in the inset that you had, each of the plants which had gone out of service are back in service. So a lot of attention is given. We've got maintenance teams and teams that are available 24/7 and attend to problems as soon as they arise. So they did a good job in bringing back those plants. But unfortunately, with our power stations now at an average age of 38 years, these are not new machines. And because they haven't been fully maintained over the last couple of years, unfortunately, things are going wrong. And it's difficult to say with absolute precision where the next problem will arise. But they are vulnerable, and we do certainly have the determination and the skills to attend to the problems, but unfortunately to prevent them entirely from happening is not something we can do at the moment.
Now, you did mention that Monday we're in the clear in terms of there being no load shedding, but what's the rest of the week looking like? And I know you're saying that it's hard for you to tell at this stage, but with what you're seeing and what you've observed in the past, what is the status with regards to load shedding for the rest of the week?
Perhaps I can put it this way, is to say that if we do not see any plant failures, then the likelihood is that there will be no load shedding for the weekend. But it's a big if. And again, as we saw on Monday, there are unfortunately instances where problems arise at stations and that the situation changes. If it does, we'll certainly inform the public through the media and through our various communication channels. So I'd love to be optimistic and tell you that it's all looking good, but in the back of my mind certainly is the notice that we've been in this situation before where things are good and then they do turn against us, and that for that reason, unfortunately, I can't give the all clear, but we are vigilant. We are making sure that our power stations are in best position that can be, given the once again the age and the fact that they have been under-maintained, but we on it, and through the weekend our engineers have been attending to the problems they can in order to put once again all the plants back into the best position for Monday.
Before I let you go, you did mention that some of these machinery are 38 years old and even older than that, but what mitigating plans and contingencies do you have concurrently to try and manage the situation?
This mitigation is to build new power stations, and the two that we built, the Mitigation and the Kusile power station, well, Kusile is still under construction and finished construction.
Okay, we seem to have lost that line. That was, of course, Mr. Andrew Etzinger from Eskom joining us on that update. And he is assuring us that, well, as far as he can say, pending various situations and different risks, there is no load shedding expected tomorrow, but they'll have to play it by ear with regards to the rest of the week.